2022 Toyota Supra. The car that Toyota just resurrected from the dead is a perfect illustration of the difference between new and better. The new 2022 Toyota Supra is new but not better. It might be better, who knows, but it's almost certainly not going to be as good as the original. Hi there friends and welcome back. Before we begin today's show, you may want to turn on the notification bell and click the subscribe button for more videos like this. Welcome to TechSpot. The Supra we know and love will return for the 2022 model year after a 5-litre V8, making 539 horsepower, which is a significant increase from the current model. But it'll also have an optional 3-litre twin-turbo V6, making a still unspecified number of ponies. It'll also come in a new GT trim, which will be more focused on track driving, and less on daily drivability. The Supra's platform is based on the same scalable architecture as the Toyota 86 or Subaru BRZ twins, so we're expecting the GT to be about an inch lower than the standard car, and to have a little more than an inch's worth of extra wheelbase. The GT will come with stiffer suspension tuning and some kind of performance pack that will include different tyres, bigger brakes, and whatever else Toyota decides to throw in there. The new Supra will have a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission. The engine will be the same size as the one in the BMW Z4, but it will deliver more power and torque. However, it would also have an optional 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a manual transmission, similar to the one in the Lexus RCF. Both engines will be available with all-wheel drive. The Supra's body will be made of aluminum and carbon fibre, which will help reduce its weight. It will also be about 45% stiffer than the previous Supra's body, which should make it handle better, though Toyota hasn't said how it might have changed its suspension or steering to achieve this improvement. The Supra's underpinnings will also be used for a new Lexus model that Toyota calls a flagship sports car, indicating it could cost more than $50,000. Also, there will be a super limited edition run of 600 Supras called the A90 edition. It will be exclusive to Toyota dealers in Japan, and all buyers will have to sign an agreement saying they won't export them overseas, or release any information about them to anyone outside Japan. This 2022 Supra will be a $50,000 car, and the limited edition one will be about twice as much. It will have a little more power, some other slight performance enhancements, and slightly better looks. When you buy the limited edition, you will get a little plaque to show that you bought it. You can't opt for the slightly better looks instead, they will come with the plaque. So why would anyone pay $50,000 for a Supra? Two reasons: because it is a Toyota Supra, and because it has a plaque. You'll also notice that the A91 Carbon Fibre Edition comes with a large rear wing, which is complemented by air curtains at the front and rear to help reduce turbulence and drag. These are especially important in that the 2023 GTR race car will not be homologated for road use, so Supras will not be available with a wing. That's right folks, the A91 Carbon Fibre Edition is the last Supra you can drive to the track and take racing. The new model has been designed to have all the performance of the current A90 Supra Turbo, but with improved fuel economy and lower CO2 emissions through weight savings and increased use of carbon fibre. This necessitated a redesign of all parts of the car's bodywork to accommodate the new materials. As you can see, these changes include new front fenders, doors, quarter panels, trunk lids, and bumpers made from carbon fibre. The roof is now made from magnesium, making it both lighter and stronger than before. The result is a car that's more than 80 pounds lighter than its predecessor, with a 2-litre turbocharged i4 based on the SR20 VE of Nissan. The Supra has always been a car that's defined by how it's different from its rivals. Even when it was a Toyota, the A80 Supra stood out as the only affordable sports car on the market, with a straight 6 engine. And to this day, the new Supra is again one of just 2 affordable cars alongside its brother, the BMW Z4, that offer a flat plane crank V8. Wrapping your head around that may help you understand why we're so excited about this new generation. It's not just that it's finally here, it's what it brings to the table. The 5-litre V8 in this Supra is nothing like what you'd find in any other Toyota. The 3-litre 6-cylinder in the Supra isn't like anything else in their lineup either. This Supra isn't just unique among Toyotas though, it's unique among modern mainstream sports cars, period. Whichever the reason, there are still big hopes for the Supra in 2019 and 2022, when Toyota is planning an even hotter version called the A91CF. The A91CF is meant to answer criticism that the Supra is too tame or too much like other cars. It applies the same changes as the previous update, but makes them more extreme. And instead of adding a bunch of new colours to choose from, Toyota has added 2 whole new colours, Phantom Matte Grey and Absolute Zero White. There is also the Nitro Yellow. These choices should make it stand out from everything else on the road. For the engines, the A91CF will be sold with a choice of 2 engines. The base engine is a 2-litre turbocharged inline-4, producing 400 horsepower and 350 pound-foot of torque, and the top engine is a 3-litre twin turbocharged inline-6, rated at 500 horsepower and 481 pound-feet. It has 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive as standard. They keep the steering wheel in front of the driver, but they made it smaller than any other car they've made since the 1930s to save on materials. In addition to reducing weight, they've also eliminated the need for a center console by mounting controls flush into the dashboard. They also reduced interior door handles to 1 per side to reduce weight by eliminating excess hardware. The A91CF's platform is composed of a carbon fibre monocoque structure with ultra high strength steel sections for mounting suspension parts and other hardware where needed. The body panels are made from woven carbon fibre material produced by Martin Rea International Incorporated. A peek inside the cockpit reveals an interior that features sport pedals, an exclusive red and black Alcantara, and leather colorway with red stitching, and a new carbon fibre trimmed steering wheel. Toyota also says that the Supra's 7-inch display will feature high-resolution, color LCD touch panels at the top of each center stack, whatever that means. It will also feature standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as wireless charging, which could mean it will support the QI standard or Toyota's own wireless charging system. Tucked between those 2 screens is a new analog tachometer with a 3D design and bright orange numbers, which look straight out of the 80s. The automatic transmission shifter gets its leather boot to make it look more like a manual transmission shifter. And as always, there are lots of buttons to control everything else you could want in a car. HVAC controls, heated seats, fog lights, and so on. While the Supra's sporty handling is certainly welcome, NHTSA found the cars with a manual transmission remain much more efficient than their automatic counterparts. Between 2021 and 2022, car makers were able to shave fuel consumption by using lighter materials, but the discovery of a small gap between the Supra's gas pedal and the actual pedal in the driver's footwell led to a recall. In addition, every buyer of the 2022 Supra gets a 1-year membership to the National Autosport Association, NASA, a high-performance driving organisation that sanctions club racing and autocross events, among other activities. Toyota plans for its new Supra to be fully autonomous by 2024. Also, NASA HPDE, high-performance driving events, are held at various tracks around the country and are conducted under the guidance of a NASA official. The experience ranges from on-track instruction to advanced driving clinics to racing events. While you're on track, you will be instructed by some of the best drivers and coaches in the country who will teach you how to handle your car safely at speed. You can also skip the track and take part in one of the car show tours, where you'll see everything from vintage street rods to exotics like Ferrari Enzo and Pagani Huayra. What's included in a NASA membership? If you're looking for some fun in your life that won't cost a fortune or take time away from your day job, NASA is for you. With that, we come to the end of today's video. Tell us what you think about the new Toyota Supra A90. Why don't you let us know in the comment section? And don't forget to hit the like and subscription button to get notified when a new video is out. Bye for now.